Good morning. Hi, Jeffrey, right color. Card of the day, message of the day. I think the lighting is off, but I'm not going to go and fix it. You are loved beyond measure. That's the message. You are loved beyond measure. It reminds me in a certain way, shadow. It reminds me of a certain way of really the understanding I have of Guadalupe and the understanding I have of Guadalupe. As you always see Guadalupe, I have an image right here. There's a child underneath this receiving. And it's really my interpretation is it's about being the unconditionally loving mother. I love my child no matter what, even if they steal, even if they're, whatever. And so to be that and to also be the child that is loved unconditionally. And that's the energy. Allow yourself to be the child and treat yourself and others as the child that is loved unconditionally. I love you if you're late. I love you if you don't do what I want you to do. I love you if you're obnoxious, etc. Wow. The tarot class, we have 3 spots left, January 30th. All the information is below. I woke up very early, cleaning the cisterns in the building today and with the water. So they clean the whole thing out. And so they have to empty it and they clean it and fill it again. So I'm not complaining that there's no water because I knew it was coming, but the dogs have been crazy. If they start during the video, it wouldn't surprise me. Woke me up at 7. All right, let's see what the card of the day is. Do, 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 do. Magician. Magician is a really powerful card. So it's card number 1. Okay. 1 is about leadership. It's about beginnings. It's about unity. The magician manifests. The magician has all 4 of the suits. This is the only time you see all 4 suits on the table, right, at his disposal. It's based in purity and love, which are the roses. So 1, 2, 3, and the wand. He's got the magic wand in his hand, right? So it's like, here are your gifts. The magician is the first one to incarnate. Because the fool is incarnate. The fool is like pre-birth in a way, like the soul pre-birth. The fool is a 0. Now we get into like, here I am. And the energy is I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. And what I am is an incarnate being on the earth that is a reflection and an incarnation of the light of heaven, basically. The eternity is here. Our souls are eternal. Interesting diagonal. So the way I understand the diagonal here, so if like a traditional in the judgment card, you see it. A cross that's like this, that really divides a circle into 4 equal parts, is a representation of the earth. It's a representation in alchemy. And it's a representation of time and space in Maya. It's a representation of the horizontal, the horizontal, which is the earth plane, and the vertical, which is the spiritual plane, coming together and forming something new. If you take a circle, it's a complete thing, and then we put it into 4 quadrants. So now 4 is involved, which is really about the earth plane, but it's a diagonal. To me, the diagonal, it's like a shortcut, like a shortcut. It's almost like before you can imagine it or ask for it or receive it, it like, think of driving down the road and I have to go, in a grid. I have to go up the avenue and make a right on the street in order to get where I go. However, in this city, there, like DC is a great example of it. A million diagonals. It's very well uh, planned. And it's like, well, that's a shortcut. I'm going to take the shortcut. Right. If I can go from here to here, it's easier to go from here to here than from here to here, you know. Um, and it's I never know how to pronounce it, Operos, which is the snake swallowing its own tail, which is represented in astrology. That's what's around his waist. It's not a very good picture in this one. But that's what's around. It's this understanding of, I've been here before, I learned my lesson. I got the lessons that I got, and I'm coming back around. But through that, I had a growth cycle, right? Snake sheds its skin, wisdom. Really interesting card, really interesting iconography. And not only are there roses, but there are lilies. And lilies, it's like the trumpet of Gabriel, right? Understanding and hearing and feeling and utilizing the message, right? Because it's like a trumpet blowing, the shape of it. So, roses and lilies, purity, understanding, intuition, hearing the message, all the tools at his disposal, leadership, unity, beginning, eternity, Uberus. There's a lot going on in this card. Very powerful. It's also a yellow background. And for me, the way I interpret the yellow background, and there are other cards with yellow backgrounds. It's this energy of strength, of clarity, of I want to say opportunity. It just came out of my mouth. Optimism, expansion, joy. Really lovely card. Really lovely card. Really powerful card. Anyway, should be a good day. And I think the message is you can create whatever you want to create, right? You have everything you need, especially if you know you're loved, right? All right. Blessings. Oh, please join the class and, get a reading. Bye.